146 Hall of Famer all time. The second rookie behind Larry. Todd is the first homegrown Rocky to enter Cooperstown. His journey from Knoxville to Cooperstown is a testament to far more than just the 23,308 that have ever put on a Major League uniform. Todd's number embodies more than his on-field prowess. It embodies the unwavering support of his family. His parents, Jerry and Martha, his older brother, Rodney, and his wife, Christy, daughters, Tierney, Faith, and Gentry Grace, whose strength and sacrifice made it all possible. Todd's number also signifies 441 Rockies teammates, and countless others from Little League to college and professional ranks who stood behind him and competed for this organization and for Team USA. 17 captures the spirit of his hometown. It echoes the Thunder's cheers from the University of Tennessee, where Helton, a quarterback, listened to the cheers for Peter Pan. Helton College is the same place where Todd won the Dick Hauser Award for the best college player in all of college baseball, helping shape the competitor we celebrate today. 17 reflects the Helton garage, where his father Jerry shaped his swing with a net fatigue after the legendary Rod Crew. A player Jerry watched himself in the Minnesota Twins organization as a minor league player, and a friendly reminder to stay inside the ball, or it would hit the beloved fishing vessel. 17 represents a batting cage in Wyoming, where a future major leaguer mirrored his swing after Rocky slotted. 17 represented to Little League players in the shadow of Coors Field. Countless features big leaguers and aspiring players to play and grab a first base glove and pick out balls out of the dirt. 17 represents a two-strike tenacity that made him one of the toughest outs in Major League Baseball. A player who could fight off the pitch, a pitcher's best down the left field line, only to take his next offering and make him a senior in right field. Todd would remind his teammates, you're not as good or as bad as your last at bat. He would remind you to compete. In competition, look to him as if walking up to the plate with two big brass belts. 17 reflects hard work and routine, greatness, revering greatness. From teammates to competitors alike, Todd often referenced one here, a Rocky whose work ethic was so legendary, no player in the organization could beat him to the field. It reminded each of us of the dedication necessary for our craft. 17 represents the voice of their church, where Springsteen and the melody of that song were echoed in the stadium for countless seasons. 17 for his teammates and coaches is a reminder that quirkiness is just the play of finding a competitive edge. But be careful. If you play catch with him and he gets the hit, you're on the hook tomorrow. 17 represents a giant stuffed teddy bear that Christy would order for her new parents. A bear that Todd would sheepishly tell is in the family room waiting, because it required at least 3 adults to drag in the car. A permanent fixture in many Rockies nurseries, and the perfect HOD passing car. Todd 17 represents the dedication of the front office, coaches, scouts, trainers, the grounds crew. How good does it feel? The field crew and the clubhouse attendants. represents every rival he faced. A fan's sign in the outfield. 17 represents a young player whose dreams of following his footsteps, a Coors Field employee and an usher who has seen every single Todd Helton home game. True. 17 reflects bus rides, plane rides, dinner tables, card tables, trading tables, early BP, pre-game BP, in-game BP, post-game BP, off-day BP. 17 represents TV trucks and crews, the press box and broadcast booths, where media spent countless hours and shared their greatest memories and calls watching him play. Todd's plaque in Cooperstown will forever be a testament to all of you. All the incredible Rockies fans who surrounded Todd throughout the ups and downs, who never wavered. It shows the dedication of the Rockies owners, Jerry McCoors, a mentor and a friend, to all the Muffords, Dick and Charlie, who ensured his legacy to remain here with one organization. All who have supported him, both on and off the field. Todd's number embodies the Colorado Rockies. A team that grew with a city by a region that has supported the team since its historic inception. From Denver to the Front Range and across neighboring states like New Mexico, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas, Montana, Utah. 17 is a number that unites us all. Ultimately, 17 reflects us. The iconic moment where Todd received the final out to send this organization and its fan base to its first World Series berth with the National in 2007. We screamed as Todd reaching with both hands over his head, thinking, maybe, I can't believe it. No. Todd was saying, I told you we could. Maybe I can't. In Todd helped me find a legacy of loyalty, hard work, and humility. A man who treated everyone with respect, leaving behind a path for future big leaders, future fans, and a person to aspire to. Today, we honor not just a player, but a pillar of our community. Thank you, Todd, number 17. Our next guest requires no introduction. He's one number up for 17, another wonderful reflection of his family and community, a teammate of Todd, a two-time Super Bowl champ, including Super Bowl 50 here in
Thank you very much. Todd and I have known each other 3 decades. A real friend doesn't have to tell you he's your friend, so I'm not going to start now. But in 1994, as quarterback studying the same job at the University of Tennessee, he became a permanent fixture in my life. As you can see in this picture of the Jumbotron, Todd looked the part of the elite quarterback back in 1994. As for me, in this picture, my braces hadn't kicked in yet, and my chin strap gave me really bad acne. At that time, I don't think either of us could have imagined the unbreakable bonds we have forged or the paths we have taken. Todd was clearly different even back then. He just had a certain swagger to him. He was the only football player I've ever known who would carry a can of Skol in his football pants during practice. And he was also one of the toughest athletes I had ever seen. And our Though we were both recruited as quarterbacks, Todd was always a baseball guy. As he said in his Cooperstown Hall of Fame induction, I'm just a ball player. Our quarterbacks coach, David Cutcliffe, and I would go down to listen to Todd take batting practice. And notice, I didn't say we watched. I said we listened. Because when Todd Helton hit the baseball, it just sounded totally different. You just knew something special was going on. Over the years, our trust in each other became our bond. I was playing for the Colts when I seriously injured my neck, and people speculated that my career could be over. At the same time, there was an NFL lockout, and players were barred from using the team's medical training room. I was on my own, or so I thought. Then I got a call from Todd. Come to Denver, they said, to rehab with the Rockies trainers. He touted their excellence in arm rehab, and he had a key to the hotel waiting for him. But Todd was real, timely, and focused on me when I needed it most. With those selfless acts, Todd gave a master class in authentic kindness at his best, and I am forever grateful. I can confidently speak for Todd's former teammates that we all knew he would do anything for us, and we would all do the same for him. Todd Helton is a prime example of exemplary athletic skill and co-meet both with humanity. His athletic feats landed him at the top of his sport. In the Baseball Hall of Fame. However, his humanity ensconced Todd in Friendship Hall of Fame, and we are all lucky to have him in our lives. Congratulations, Todd, as we meet Todd. Everybody's
Chicken barbecue tastes so good. Please direct your attention to Rocky's vision for the special video presentation.
For as long as I've known Todd, he's been a rock, sturdy, reliable, trustworthy. For 17 years, number 17 has played this consistency as a Colorado. That's a long time for any. Trust me, I know that. I met Todd Helton in the fall of 1994. He was an animated quarterback for Volunteers. He quickly took me under his wing and immediately made me feel at home. He also taught me everything not to do as a quarterback. Thanks a lot. As a baseball player, Todd was transcendent. Leading the Vols to their first college World Series in nearly half a century, Todd was selected by the Colorado Rockies for the MLB draft. Todd was headed from Rocky Top to the Rocky Mountains. The impact was immediate. Todd finished second in 1998 National League Rookie of the Year voting, one of the closest races in the awards history. As the era of the glacial powers in Colorado was coming to a close, Rockies fans had their next slugging superstar to root for. In the first home run, the turn of the century offered one of the great offensive campaigns by any player in the modern era, including flirting with 400 batting average deep into the season, something that hadn't been done since Ken Williams in 1941. Through the early 2000s, his intense hard work molded him into one of the best players of his generation. 5 straight All-Star appearances. 4 Silver Sluggers. 3 Gold Gloves. And he did it all with humility, heart, and a little humor. How you doing? What the heck is a twin? It's got me written all over. But there was nothing left remaining from his resume. A postseason run. With 12 games remaining in the 2007 season, Colorado's playoff hopes rested on the shoulders of their stars. The Reds won the South baseball ever since. A sweep over Philadelphia and a 3-0 series lead on Arizona with Todd and the Rockies the edge of the first page of the franchise insurance. All operations patient and passion, just like the man that became a pillar of the organization. Over the remaining years of his career, the milestones stacked up. Over 2,500 hits, 369 home runs, nearly 600 doubles. His career averages rank amongst the best that ever played. Defensively, he ranks in the top 5 amongst all first basemen in games played, fielding percentage, and assists. Every offensive record in Rockies history. 17 years. And each of those days dedicated to one team, one city, one fan base. Todd never viewed Coors Field and the altitude of the Rocky Mountains as a crutch. He saw it as his home. The stats in play were on the fans. Who he was as a man, Colorado will always be grateful for him. It's what I'll always be grateful for him. From that fall day in 1994 to the day he enters the halls of Cooperstown, Todd has always been the same man. A trusted friend and teammate, a loving husband, a father, a Rocky. And now, at last, Hall of Fame.
It's not boring forever. Tonight, the Rockies would like to present Todd with a replica of his number 17, which was produced by Sign Shop and illuminated the outer ring of his 24-karat gold. On behalf of the Broadmoor and the Rockies, we're excited to give Todd a certificate inviting him to experience the Broadmoor's Cloud Camp, sitting at 3,000 feet above the resort, unobstructed 360 views. If you like that, Cloud Camp is located on the historic site of Cheyenne Lodge, offering both daytime and evening activities. Guests have the opportunity to enjoy all this unique Colorado getaway and lifestyle. An exclusive bat commissioned by the Rockies Athletics from Pillbox Bat Company is one of 3 ever made. The bat is hand-turned in-house and features the Helton Hall of Fame logo and purple and silver design elements, which are hand-painted and feature an hand-painted silver leaf completed by one single artist. The care, craftsmanship, and artistry that went into this bat are only befitting Todd Helton, a player whose dedication and his career to excellence here at Coors Field. And working with Colorado native artist Taylor Gallegos, the Rockies commemorate Todd's career and Hall of Fame induction with this custom canvas painting highlighting Todd's headshot, his 2 most iconic moments, his defensive prowess at first base, and his Hall of Fame induction through inclusion of his gold ring and tie number, and a recreation of a family photo taken in Cooperstown this past July. On behalf of the Colorado Rockies, thank you, Todd, for the memories and for your extraordinary accomplishments that will forever be embraced here at Coors Field. Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Helton.
Peyton, for that wonderful introduction, and thank you for being here today. We all know Especially, thank you for actually saying something nice about me. I thought you were just going to crack jokes within 10 minutes. I'd also like to thank Jim Keller for your friendship and giving me the honor and courage of speaking behind Peyton Manning. Now, Peyton, you and I have come a long way since being 18 or 19 years old at the University of Tennessee. I hope you remember the time when they found Coach Cutts stacked the cigarettes for him. And when he came into the room, we pretended like we were smoking. He didn't like that too much. So at least we got a kick out of it. My girls are now 21 and 14. They were both born in Denver and literally grew up here at Coors. I remember them playing in the family room with all my teammates' kids and running all over this ballpark because I had to chase them after about a 13 or 14 hour game at some point. So then I got to chase them. They became close to a couple of Rockies nannies. One they call Grandma Mary to this day. Those are the type of special bonds we've made in this place. They are the ones that last way beyond the game. Girls, thank you for allowing me to follow my dream. Thank you for supporting me through it all and being here with me on this memorable day. To my 411 teammates, I hope I was a good teammate. My goal was to be able to look at a coach, a teammate, a Rocky staff member in the eye, and they feel a level of commitment, even on my days. It was not easy. One day I was struggling at the plate. Maybe 2 weeks I was struggling at the plate. I was feeling sorry for myself. My wife sat me down and rather sternly said, "Stop thinking about yourself. Just go to the field and try to help somebody else today." That really hit me. That not only helped me in baseball, but it helped me in life. But Christy, I probably would have been a first ballot Hall of Famer if you'd have mentioned that 10 years earlier. I had the privilege of playing under 5 different managers. They each had their own unique approach to leadership. One in particular, Buddy Bell, came at the perfect time. Every day, Buddy would stand in the base and hit hard as he could, hit balls hard as he could. He was an absolute wizard with a thunder bat. The first day of this, Buddy handed me a football helmet and a chest protector. Pretty much grabbed me by my neck and took me out to first base. And I needed both the helmet and the chest protector. By the end of the year, I had graduated to a club no bigger than my hand. And when I missed one, we started all over again. Buddy Bell reminded me a lot of my dad that way. Buddy was tough. He pushed me to be better. I am grateful for the impact he had on me. Buddy
He said, when you're done playing, you want to be remembered as a good teammate. I truly hope I was. But maybe not so much pictures, because I know I might have to face them one day. One of my favorite memories is when my teammate, Brian Fuentes, who I love, signed something at the end of this season with the inscription, Todd, to the best teammate I never knew. I love that, and I have it on my wall at home. There's a saying in baseball, don't get Wally pepped. In 1925, Wally Pep was starting first baseman for the New York Yankees. For a game, he asked to be pulled from the lineup because of a simple headache. The coach called in 21-year-old Luke Gehrig and launched his epic career as the Yankees starting first baseman. He stayed in for Pep, a record-setting 2,130 consecutive games. I did not want to be Wally Pep. Rain or pain, I wanted to be there. I wanted my teammates to know they can depend on me. I wanted my greatest ability to be my dependability. I wanted them to know that we were playing for the same goal. I was not there for myself. I was just there to do my part. To the Rockies fans, this is why we're here. You showed up, got loud, and supported us day in and day out. Your support made those Rainer, Haynes, Merrill. Your passion and energy are what makes this place special. 21 of 22 games won in October was fueled by you Rocky fans. I hope these young ball players over here experience that type of passion, because that feeling is the way you play the game, is why you play the game. Thank you all. I'm truly honored.
Thank you. I guess we had before game between these two gold clubs. Then we get Todd to drop the first pitch to try it.